What's up guys, Charlie McGing from Charlie McGing Fitness and Nutrition, and today let's talk about how you can gain mass the fastest as a beginner. So as a beginner, the odds are actually stacked in your favor. You haven't started lifting yet, so your muscles haven't been put onto the stress and the stimulus of lifting. So once you start lifting, you're going to gain muscle very quickly. But the disadvantage that you do have as a beginner is you know nothing. So you lack the experience, you don't understand what it takes to build muscle. So in this video, what I'm going to lay out for you is the simple kind of steps and things you need to do to gain mass very quickly as a beginner and reduce that purgatory stage where you're not doing the right things to gain a lot of mass in the beginning. So I'm going to leave out the very minute detail stuff and hit on the most important things that you need to be doing to gain that mass very fast. So the first thing that you need to be doing is you need to go to the gym and you need to be lifting heavy and you need to be stimulating the muscles. So you need to be hitting every body part at least once a week, and you need to be contracting the muscles, and you need to be lifting as much as you can for around 8 reps. We'll stick to 8 reps at this point, 8 to 12 reps, and you need to be going to pretty much failure on most of them sets. Now, in most of my videos, I'll tell you not to go to failure, but since we're beginning here, I want you to go to failure because I want you to feel what it's like for to be able to hit that muscle and for it to be completely exhausted. So as a beginner, one of the main things that you'll probably do wrong is you won't hit the weights hard enough. And so by going to failure on each set, you're going to completely wipe that out and you're going to be lifting very heavy. So that is the first thing you need to do. Focus on 3 to 4 exercises on each body part. Choose whatever exercise you want. Just Google chest exercises, best chest exercises, and then choose 3 of them. Do that for each body part and make sure you're hitting them at least once a week. I recommend going at least more than 3 times a week, preferably 5 times. So that's the first thing, that is the training. The second thing is eating a lot. So as a beginner, you're probably quite skinny, you're probably not eating very much. I know a lot of beginners who are eating, like a bowl of cereal for breakfast, like a Mars bar for lunch, and then whatever mum cooks them for dinner. Get out of that habit and get into the habit of making big meals for breakfast, lunch and dinner, and make sure you're having a protein source in each meal. So you have to have enough calories. You need to be eating more calories than you're eating now, so you need to be full in every meal, to the point where you're kind of feeling a little bit ill, definitely uncomfortable. And then make sure you have a good protein source in there as well, where you're getting at least 50 grams of protein. So you've got your protein sorted, your calories sorted now. Bear in mind, even though you will feel full and uncomfortable, you get used to the amount of food that you eat. So if you keep eating more food than you're able to now, your stomach will get used to it and that will just become normal. So don't worry about feeling uncomfortable for too long. You will get used to eating more. A good tip to know that you're eating enough and that you're eating more is to step on the scale. See if your weight is increasing week by week, and if it's increasing at least 0.5 kilograms, then you know you're on the right track and you know you're doing the right thing. The third thing, that's all the practical stuff that I just mentioned there. That's basically all you need practically to gain size. And when you're training as well, make sure you're increasing the amount of weight that you're pushing each week. But in terms of that stuff, that's the practical stuff. Probably the most important thing is your motivation. So think about, why are you lifting? Why are you trying to build a better physique? Why? What is that deep emotional reason why you want to do this? Because at the end of the day, you're not going to build a physique like Arnold in 6 months, a year, whatever. It's going to be a long slog. I mean, in 6 months and a year, you can gain a lot of size, and you know, this is kind of what this video is about. But you still have to be consistently lifting for 6 months at least to see any substantial gain. So think about why you're doing it. Is it for girls? Is it for your self-esteem? Is it for the fact that you just like lifting and you enjoy it? All of these things are good reasons to be doing it, and they're going to be reasons why you know, that are going to propel you to keep consistently going to the gym. For me, it was just, as I started going to the gym, I really liked it. I liked how it made me feel, and so I kept on going. Also, it might be worth you looking in the mirror and basically tracking your progress in the mirror as the weeks go by. So you should see yourself starting to get bigger and bigger, and you can use that as like a circle of motivation to keep going and keep going. So make sure you've got your motivation on point, because if you train for a month consistently and then take a month off, you're going to lose everything you've gained in that first month, and it's going to be pointless. So think of your motivation. Do you really want to do this? Are you going to do it for the long haul? And if you are, then do it. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed this content, please click like below, subscribe or like my Facebook page if you want to see more of this content. If you have any questions, comment below, and I'll see you next time.